know.
Alright, here we have Jake Hudson, who just finished second at BCS Melbourne Standard Qualifier. Hey,
how's it going?
Good. Congratulations on your second top of the weekend.
Cheers, man. Thank you. 2 tops 1 weekend.
Hey, that's pretty good, man. You have to beat my record of 3 tops 1 weekend.
Oh, look, I'll try in the premium format.
Alright, no worries. So, what deck did you play?
I played Oracle Think Tank in the standard Vanguard tournament.
Yep.
Yep, this is my Oracle Think Tank list. I guess I'll do a bit of a profile. I'll start at grade 3s and we'll work down, alright? So, running 4 Imperial Daughter. She's just sort of like your win con most of the time. Keep riding her every turn. She's not great to be stuck on, so she's not my ideal first ride target, but the 15 counter crit, the +6 to the units, really nice. CEO Amaterasu was my main ride for the whole day. I love this card. I love how she's got like just a Vanguard skill that I don't have to keep riding. She just combos 1, draw 1, look at the top card, I'll put it on top or bottom. The amount of times I drew a trigger off this skill, it wasn't too bad. So I guess I didn't have to worry about it too much, but especially into the Murakumos matchups, which I was preparing for, I wanted to be on Amaterasu. And then I run 2 Victorious Deer. Obviously the final win con, the real push. My list is a bit interesting with this card. I don't run the maximum amount of critical triggers in my deck. So his skill is a bit hit and miss at times, especially in the later proportion of the game. But generally I've got my opponent on 5 damage. The +10 sweep to the field is beautiful. So that's how I finish off. Grade 2, starting at the top, we've got 4 Promised Daughter. Obviously, she can't be retired by card effects. She's amazing.
Best card against Shadow.
She's best card against Shadow Paladin, which I actually was lucky enough to verse a few times, so really good. Yellow Witch Mimi, just trying to look for triggers. This deck's main win con, its focus is drive checking triggers, which are so influential in the standard format. So being able to just place, look at the top card, seeing if it's trigger or not, putting it on bottom, really helpful. Really good in the Murakumos matchup, because when your Vanguard is stunned completely, you can just look at the top card and see if you've got, okay, am I going to get a defensive trigger next turn? Can I play around my guard slightly differently? And really good aggressively as it powers up CEO Amaterasu, which is my first on ride target. So yeah, really helpful in the early, really helpful looking for triggers. And then I run 2 Goddess of Insight, Himi. I'm running her over Battle Sister Taunt, because of all the Excel matchups in the meta at the moment. Battle Sister Taunt, I understand why she's so good. To an 8k grade 2 that gets +10 and a crit if I've got 10 cards in hand. But against rush decks, which Oracle Think Tank really struggles against, you're not going to have that hand size unless you're guarding specifically for it. So just having this on rear with the Cannabis 1 draw a card drop is really helpful to get rid of those protectives that you're not going to be using against the Excel players. And then also being able to look for a trigger, especially if it's after your Vanguard swing, so you're looking for defensives against Excel clans, really helpful. Alright, grade 1s. So the ideal ride target is Circle Magus, even though I rode her only in half of my games. And then in top cut I missed her skill twice. But hey, so she's just great.
That was on stream, yeah?
Yeah, that was on stream, we can see it. I ride to grade 2 and I forget to use Circle Magus' Cannon Blast, and so I just completely miss a +1. Completely miss it. But oh well, that happens, so it's a long day. But yeah, she's really good, especially when into the Murakumos matchup, drive checking grade 3s that you're not going to be able to ride, so there's no point in having them, putting them on the bottom, getting a fresh new card to guard with, perfect. 2 Luckbird, this, I have to give it its own shout out, this is amazing. I opened this in nearly every hand I played. I swear, I think in all of my stream matches, this was my first rearguard to go down. It's just a Soul Boss 2, +6, 11k attacker, keep my aggression up. Beautiful. 3+1, fantastic. 3 Oracle Guardian Gemini. I really like this skill because I like running a deck which has some form of resource management, so being able to countercharge, making sure that I can use my skills in the next couple of turns, really helpful. I really like this card because in a couple of my matchups they damage denied me, so I couldn't use Imperial Daughters on ride. So I actually just crossed back to Amaterasu, used Gemini to unflip my damage, and then used Amaterasu to keep looking for triggers, so really helpful. For Felmagus, again, same reason as Mimi, really good. Just checking the top card for the trigger. pushing for defensive triggers against Murakumos, keeping your aggression up. Really nice, really nice. And my trigger lineup. So I went into the tournament with 4 heal, 5 draw, 7 crit, with my Christmas Miracle kit, which is why I named my deck list the Christmas Miracle. I ran an extra draw trigger because I knew I'd be versing a lot of rush. A lot of rush means that I won't be picking up enough cards to try and get my combos off in the later game. So I wanted to run an extra draw trigger to try and get that extra defensive or that extra drive check draw, just to make sure that if I'm hoarding protect markers, I can discard them easily. If I get a defensive draw, fantastic. He was really helpful until I drew him, which was not great because then he didn't work. But hey, really nice. 7 crit, obviously 7 crit. The issue I had with the 7 crit was obviously the deer is a bit interesting in the late game, but I think I said that earlier. But 7 critical triggers was enough. As long as I kept count of how many crits were left in my deck, I was genuinely fine. And then 4 heals, staple. You can't not have 4 heals. And then my starter was Lizengi Magus because I don't believe in White Rabbit of Anima. He shouldn't have been printed. But hey, Lizengi Magus right here. And that was it. That's my Oracle Think Tank deck.
Oh, congratulations.
Cheers,
Coming
man.
to this tournament, how much did you practice and prepare for it?
A fair bit. I really enjoy standard format. I was versing a lot of Excel in practice matches. I was trying to verse a lot of Murakumos. I knew I kind of had a really bad matchup into it, but I knew there was ways of winning it, so I was happy going in with Oracle Think Tank. But yeah, I felt generally pretty prepared for standard, unlike how I'm feeling for premium and for Vice Shorts. But hey, that's how it goes.
So why did you decide to take Oracle Think Tank?
I really like it in the Force matchup, and I don't mind it in the Excel matchup, so I figured that the top 3 decks in this format were Shadow Paladin, Murakumo, and Oracle Think Tank. Oracle Think Tank and Murakumo have a really bad... Murakumo just kind of really rolls this deck, so it was a bit interesting knowing I had to practice into CEO, making sure that was my main ride, making sure I get my skills off, great. But the Shadow Paladin, which is designed to knock out the Excel decks, I'm really good into. So my thought process was, okay, if I run Oracle Think Tank, in the later games of the tournament, especially having the 2 first-round buys, so I lose a lot of those early Excel matchups, I can knock out the Shadow Paladin players who are knocking out the Murakumo. And it was a good call because I saw a lot of Shadow Paladin, I saw Royal Paladin, I saw a couple of Murakumo in the Swiss, which wasn't too bad, but yeah, really good, really good.
So this weekend you've qualified twice for Worlds. Which invite are you going to take?
I'm going to take Standard Vanguard for Worlds.
The one you actually know about?
Yeah, the one I actually know about. I'm not a Vice player. As I said, we don't even have a regular locals tournament for Vice Shorts. We only play in Queensland at these big events, so the fact that I came in and did so well is kind of a miracle in itself. But yeah, really good.
All right.
Yeah.
Lastly, any shout-outs?
Any shout-outs? I'd like to just shout out pretty much the entire tournament community for helping playtest against me, even though I know it's Oracle Think Tank and nobody likes versing it. They all were like, hey, come on, let's have a game. Hey, come and verse this. Okay, what are you doing in this matchup? So I'd like to thank everyone. Yeah, really, really good. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problems. Thank you, Jake.
Cheers,
Well,
thank you.
See you at Worlds and good luck.
Thank you very much.
All right.